Yo, what's going on YouTube? Wook here and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be going over my predictions of the character roster we could see in Mario Kart X. Let's dive right into it. So Mario Kart X needs to have a really amazing roster, whether it's the same size as Deluxe or even bigger. I'm talking about bringing all the Mario Kart characters from every past Mario Kart game brought back in, especially all the ones from Deluxe, and even all the characters from Mario Kart Tour on top of new faces, and that could include characters from older games in any Mario franchise and some characters from the newer franchises like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, maybe even something from Paper Mario, who knows. But like seriously, this roster really needs to hit. Like it just needs to be spot on. It needs to be amazing. Whether and now if the characters can be unlockable, awesome, or if it has the biggest base roster we ever seen, awesome too. We just really need to see some amazing characters, and man, I have so many I think you all enjoy, and that's, like I said, including characters already brought back from Deluxe and Tour, and some new ones that I think would be really fun to add. So let's start off with characters from the base roster of X, and these will be our staple characters you already know and love, such as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Yoshi, Birdo, Toad, Toadette, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, man, that's a lot, Pauline, Lakitu, Wario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Bowser, Bowser Jr., King Boo, Shy Guy, Koopa Troopa, Dry Bowser, Dry Bones, and Wiggler. Now I know, you all might be wondering, Wook, there are still characters from 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart Tour that you're forgetting about. Don't worry, do not worry, I still have some more characters to the base roster that are either new or from Tour to help make the roster feel even more refreshing than just an 8 Deluxe clone. For Tour characters, I'm thinking Monty Mole and Hammer Bro would make great additions to the base roster. And for brand new characters that have never appeared in a Mario Kart game yet, I think Toadsworth and Inoki would just fit right in. Now for characters I think should be unlockable by either coins or doing challenges, and I will say, some of these characters have already appeared in Mario Kart games, but I think some of them should still be unlockable, and then they should lead into the new characters. So this is in no particular order. For unlockable characters should be Luma, Dixie Kong, Funky Kong, Kamek, Petey Piranha, King Bomob, Nabbit, Spike, Blooper, Hyanta, Professor Egad, Cappy, and Poplin. I think this would be a really cool roster, and all these characters just really stand out to me, and I wouldn't be surprised if they even add more characters. Also, I know they might not be on my character sheet, but I still wouldn't be opposed to seeing characters like Poochie, Chargin' Chuck, and even King K. Rool. But wait, I have more. I couldn't forget about guest characters like they had in 8 and 8 Deluxe, and to be honest, they might not even go that route again. They might not even add guests again, but this is just in case if they do, and which ones I would like to see. So of course we bring back the ones from 8 and 8 Deluxe, Villager, Inkling, Link. They should even bring back Rob from the DS, and some new ones I would like to see would be Zelda, the counterpart to Link, Kirby, and Captain Falcon. This way, the game's not getting like oversaturated with guest characters and making them feel out of place, because we're already used to some of these characters in our Mario Kart games, and adding just like 2 or 3 more I don't think is really overdoing it, and I think it would just hit the sweet spot of characters that should be brought in as guests. So guest characters aside, you are all probably wondering about the Koopa Kids, as I haven't really mentioned them at all until now. And don't worry, I still have a spot for them, but I really didn't want them taking up the base roster, because the last time that happened, a bunch of other characters got cut for this to happen, and I really don't want it to happen again. But don't worry, I still think the Koopa Kids should still be in the game. I know a lot of people love playing as them, and I don't want them to be gone forever, but I think this way they could be included that just doesn't take up extra space in the base roster. I think they should either be a pre-order bonus to just get more people to pre-order the game, acting like we're already not going to buy it because we really want to move on from Deluxe, or just as an individual character pack, whether it's like a free add-on, free bonus, or a very cheap paid character pack, because there is a chance they do go this live service route where they keep adding like free or paid DLC. So I'm just trying to like get us into that like vibe of what it could look like, and I think the Koopa Kids as like a pack would be a really great way to start that off. And speaking of DLC, I made a mock-up of how I think they could handle DLC, kind of similar to the Booster Course Pass, but instead of like you buy this big pack that's like 6 waves over the course of a year. They just like kind of just keep releasing these individual packs like one by one. They just pretty much can keep doing it as much as they like until they say they don't want to do it anymore. And for example, I have packs like the Lucky 7, bringing back Metal Mario and Honey Queen from Mario Kart 7, that's why it's called the Lucky 7, alongside 2 brand new tracks and 2 retros. And I feel like the track layout like that would work across all DLC packs, 2 new, 2 retro. That just makes sense. You just get, it's like a wave. You get like one cup. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a cup. And other DLC packs we could see are like the villains that come with Boom Boom and Pom Pom, or even something fancy like the retros, where they bring back SNES Donkey Kong Jr. and SNES Mario. Now, I just realized you might be going, but look, why make SNES Mario his own character when he could be a costume for Mario? Well, I have an answer for that. Well, first, I think SNES Mario is just so unique that it fits its own character. I think it would be really weird to have like this 3D fleshed out Mario and then just turn him into this flat 2D. Like, I feel like that's just a little too unique, too abstract. And I think they should bring the costumes in Mario Kart X, similar to how we have all these outfits and costumes in Mario Kart Tour. So here's a picture that I have up on the screen of how I think that could look like. You have multiple menus, like it's a little, when you click on Mario, a sub menu comes up of like, which outfit do you want to equip on Mario? And then there's multiple pages you can scroll through and you get the one that you want. And some of these outfits can already be defaulted into the base game, while some being unlockable or bought with coins in a shop that they could add, which I think would be a really good idea. So anyway, after talking about all this DLC, costumes, and all that jazz, here's the roster again, which I think could be a really good starting roster. They could add completely different characters, even more characters to this. There's tons of DLC options, as I said, for even bringing in way more characters. But this is kind of where I see the direction of the roster going. Trust me, I would love to make this as big as I can, but then we just get into this long video of just naming every character in the Mario franchise, because man, they just all would fit and work wonderfully, and everyone has different favorite characters from their favorite games. And trust me, if they get in, that's freaking awesome. It just makes the roster more exciting, it makes it more unique. So trust me, I know this is kind of base, it almost looks like a Mario baseball game, for an example, as that's what a lot of people said when I was showing them this rough draft, to give me any more ideas for any other characters they would want to see. But seriously, I think this would be a really amazing way to go. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this roster and all the ideas of DLC and costumes, as well as what characters you want to see in the next Mario Kart game. Please keep adding them, and maybe I'll even make another video with all the recommendations you put in and make the roster look even bigger and larger and just more incredible. But seriously, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, I hope to see you in the next video. Wook out.